Hammond Report. This is Jon Hammond. I'm back with my daily Hammond Report on Monday, June 22nd of 2020. How's everybody doing out there? It's going to be a very interesting week. I'm the organ player and accordion player, not the singer. Sometimes people confuse me with the cat who sings, but you know, he spells his name J-O-H-N, and I'm J-O-N. I don't even sing in the shower. I always tell my girlfriend, the fingers are the singers. And that's my band right there. On a gig that we did just last year in a place called Rotenberg. It's about halfway between Hamburg and Bremen. Really nice out in the country. A program called Just Jazz. That was Michael Leuschner on the trumpet. Now Frank Delle on tenor saxophone, out of sight. This morning I woke up and I heard the leaf blowers were at work. It's a very interesting gig. They go around and blow the leaves from one place to another. And then, of course, the leaves don't really go anywhere. They're just relocated, you know. And then when they blow around some more, the leaf blower cats can come back again and blow the same leaves to a different place. So I'm always fascinated to watch that phenomenon going down. And I watched a little bit of the Apple event, the big event this morning with Tim, his keynote presentation. Of course, they're unveiling the big iOS 14 today. Yeah, very nice, Frank. And Joe Berger on the guitar. All right. I saw that they started back up with the concerts at the Just Jazz program, but they're doing it like a drive-in movie. Everybody comes in their cars, and I don't know how they actually hear the music. Maybe they have to roll down their windows. They can all see the band up there on the bandstand in a building. They open a big door, and there they are. Or maybe it comes in over a radio station that they can tune in. I'm not sure. But the one thing I know is that the way they do the applause is they honk the horns. So that's the new thing these days. You go to a gig and play for people in cars, and if they like your music, everybody honks the horn at the end of your song. If nobody's honking the horn, you're in trouble. It's a new world we're living in, folks. Oh, yeah. All right. Give the organ player some. This is my tune called Headphone. And all the horns were totally acoustic. We didn't have any microphones on them. It was a nice room up there in Rotenberg. Historical place. They had these buildings that had grass roofs. I don't know how they survived the test of time, but that's an old way that they made the buildings back then. The room that we're playing in apparently burned down at one point, but they rebuilt it just like the old one. So, but I hope it'll stay safe. Had really nice acoustics. Oh yeah. Well, I hope everybody's staying safe out there. Heinz Lichius on the drums, everybody. Funky Heinz. I've been playing with Heinz for a long time. Our very first gig was hilarious. We played on the Reaper Bond. I wanted to play in some of the same places that the Beatles played in. So there was this club called the Top 10 Club. That was one of their first Hamburg gigs. And by the time I got there, it was called the Irish Harp. So Heinz and I, we did a duo gig there. And it was one of these Irish bars that you have to pass the hat. And that was not my thing, you know, but I had to do it. The first time, I don't know, we got something like 9 marks. Yeah. So all of a sudden I heard this sound. It was like an animal in distress in the middle of one of our tunes, and I looked over, and this girl had the microphone, and she was, I don't know if you could call it singing, but she was doing something on the microphone. So I just stopped playing, and I said, hello, who are you? She said the boss told her to go up there and sing. I said, well, it's good if you check with the band first, you know. And then I started to get the feeling like, ooh, we could have a little trouble going on here, these drinking folks. And Heinz had just got a brand new set of drums. I said, Heinz, how fast can you pack your drums? He said, real fast. So I said, good, let's do it. Let's get out of here. So I forgot about passing the hat and everything. I said, let's get the hell out of the Irish Harp Club. That was the end of that gig. And since then, we've had a lot of fun together. Yeah. He knows my music in his sleep. He just reported in by email this morning. Hit me, Heinz. One more time. All right, everybody have a beautiful day out there. Thanks for joining me on the Hammond Report. I'll be back tomorrow with another one. First, there's just one last thing I gotta say, and that is, bye-bye now.